We're live. There we go.
There we go. Okay. If anyone is watching this afterwards, you can just skip to when people start coming in because that's when we'll actually be like talking.
Good. Yeah.
This is like a little weird.
I think you're kind of far away.
I think that's fine. I think that's fine.
Okay. I don't need to be totally included in, and we don't need the Ritz crackers showing in the back.
Look at you.
The closer we are, the less of the messiness.
Oh my gosh.
We still have your happy birthday stuff up. As we keep it up all summer.
Yeah. Very summer.
We're in birthday mode all summer.
Hello,
Girl Powers.
And Coasters for Life and Joy Coasters all at once.
Amusement Productions.
Oh my gosh,
Yay.
4 people at once. Wow.
Mar3.
Whoa, all at once.
5 people in the chat.
Wow, nice.
So exciting.
Okay.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah. We're going to be talking about theme park trips.
Yeah, we're going to talk about, we went to the South. We went to the Midwest. Do you like Iron Gauzy or Steel Vengeance more? Oh.
Steel Vengeance.
You didn't even have to
Like
think about that.
quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. Girl Power Coaster says they're good. So did Joy Coasters. How are you? How are you doing?
Good.
I'm tired. We got home last night and
Yeah.
I'm still recovering, doing laundry, all the adulting stuff.
Steel Vengeance.
How about you? So good. All right. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining us today. So, Liam, should we go? Oh, yes. We'll always.
Or Shikra.
Oh,
Valraven.
Yeah.
By quite a bit. Honestly, this is like a controversial opinion. Valraven is like, I'd say number 5 in the park at Cedar Point. Number 5. I know, better than Gatekeeper, better. It's just below Magnum and Millennium Force, Maverick, and Steel Vengeance. It is 7 people already breaking records. That's awesome.
Nice.
I haven't streamed in a while, so yeah. Zamperla has problems.
Yes.
Yes.
They have
Top
big
Thrill
problems.
2. Top Thrill 2.
Oh, we did miss it.
I think Coasters for Life is like one of the only people in here that's ridden it. Coasters for Life, that's awesome that you got to ride it. Yeah,
that's
good
awesome.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kraken or Kumba?
For me, I'd say they said Kraken for me. I'd say Kumba. I'm not the biggest fan of most floorless coasters, except I liked Dominator and Rougarou. I know. I liked Rougarou. Not like I know Coasters for Life is going to go wild for that I liked Rougarou so much. If that sounded like it made it sound like Coasters for Life doesn't like it. No, Coasters for Life thinks it's like one of the best rides there. I love Rougarou, yeah.
Girl Power Coaster says Kumba looks cool to me. It looks like a B&M Aero Looper.
Kind of, yeah. It's kind of rough, but so is Kraken. Both of them are kind of rough, but Kumba actually has a good layout. I am not the biggest fan of Kraken's layout, but hot take, floorless coasters are the second best B&M model. Ooh.
Oh, that is a hot take.
Yeah.
Coasters for Life says, I love Rougarou, best for floorless coaster. Would you agree with that?
I've ridden, I think Dominator's a little bit better, but I'd say second, which is quite a lot. That's over Superman, Krypton Coaster, Kraken, I guess Scream, because that's another one that I've ridden. So yeah, B&M floorless over any B&M model. So I'm assuming number 1 would be the Giga. Dominator was okay for me. Yeah, Dominator. I feel like the thing I liked with both Dominator and Rougarou is it had some cool like turns. Both Dominator and Rougarou had some like nice, like intense. Even Rougarou had some like nice, like little snappy little turns. Coaster Guy, hello Coaster Guy. He said Aero is not good. I have only ridden Anaconda at Kingsmania. It's not good. No, it's not at all. Anaconda, personally, worst coaster that I've ever ridden. I literally hate Anaconda so much. It's, in my opinion, it is such a bad coaster. Worst coaster there for sure. Just super rough. One time I hit my head and it hit so bad it just felt like a right in the side of my head. It was like not good. awful ride.
So what's your favorite? Joy Coaster says, what's your favorite B&M Hyper?
Where does it say that?
Right there.
Oh, did I miss that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My favorite B&M Hyper, I was about to, okay, yeah. Have I only ridden one? No, I've ridden two. I've ridden Thunderstriker and Mako. Mako's definitely my favorite. Thunderstriker's fun too, but Mako's just better. Hyper's being the best, of course. Okay, so I assume then you haven't ridden a Giga, because Gigas are awesome. I've ridden a B&M Giga Coaster, Fury 325. It's so good.
Yeah.
Magnum is a good arrow. Yes, there's two arrows that I do like, X2 and Magnum, especially Magnum. I like Magnum over X2. I know. It's also controversial.
Did you read Coaster Guide 12? Arrow is not good.
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about,
okay.
Anaconda.
Oh, okay.
Gigas being third. I haven't ridden one. Okay.
That was awesome coasters.
Yeah. What do you like more, I-305 or Millie? Millie, actually. I know that's another. Wait, how was Maverick's reliability towards the end of the trip? Maverick's reliability, not good. Honestly, I only got on it 2 times. It was the
in
only
4
ride.
days.
In 4 days, I only got on it 2 times. It's a bit disappointing. It was closed like a lot.
The day you had your fast pass,
it was closed all day.
It was closed the whole day. Well, it was open like very beginning of the day, but by the time we got back there, people were stuck on the brake run and stuff like that.
They ran a train around with the people, actually, because they couldn't, they wanted to get them off, but they couldn't, like, evac or something. Let's see. I was going to say something about the I-305 Millie.
Oh, Joy Coasters wants to know.
Oh, okay. I'm going to ride Orion soon. What should I expect for my first B&M Giga? B&M Gigas are great. I mean, I haven't ridden any other ones. Like, I haven't ridden Orion or Leviathan, but I have ridden, of course, Fury. But Orion looks like it's really good. I don't know which would be the next B&M Giga, if it'd be Orion or Leviathan. Both look great. But I don't know. It's kind of like, I'd say it's kind of like a B&M Hyper. And I mean, if Orion has the same kind of airtime as Fury, like at the end, which it might, it looks like it probably has. I feel like it's just stronger than most. Like, I think Mako is stronger than Mako, Thunderstriker, all the B&M Hypers that I've ridden. So, yeah.
Oh, somebody's got a hot take. Awesome Coaster says B&M over RMC. Do you agree with that?
No. B&M, it's a great manufacturer. I mean, one of their coasters, Fury is like amazing. Mako's a great ride. Montu, Raptor. Another controversial opinion, I think I might have Raptor over Montu. Raptor is like so good and intense, but yeah. Anyways. And
then, of course, Girl Power Coaster says, oh, man, come on, Intamin.
Exactly, yeah. Diamondback is better than what, Mako? I think they're saying Mako. I could see it probably being better. I don't know. Both Diamondback, Mako, Shambhala.
Oh, I think they're comparing it to Orion.
Orion?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it probably is better. If you have not yet gone to Knoebels and ride Phoenix, yes. Yeah, Knoebels looks awesome. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to get out to Pennsylvania and do some of the places there. But yeah, I'm so glad I finally got out to Cedar Point. That was really big. So yeah. Hello, 305 Coasters.
Who is your mom's favorite manufacturer?
I think it's Intamin, right?
Is it Intamin?
I think you said Intamin.
Have I said that before?
I think, yeah.
Okay, so Intamin. So Girl Power Coasters and I have something in common there.
Yeah. Let's see. I have appeared. 305 Coasters has appeared. Woohoo! Also now that Six Flags has got most Cedar Fair parks, do you think they will start working with Intamin again? Oh, I really hope so. If they don't, then we're in trouble, because most parks in the U.S. aren't going to be working with Intamin, because there's going to be so many. There are so many now as the whole big Six Flags company. So, yeah. Yeah,
that'll be an interesting merger. I'm curious, does anybody out there have any passes for either Six Flags parks or Cedar Fair parks, and you're wondering if they're going to merge next year, and maybe you could get a pass for everything? I wonder what your guys' thoughts are on that. All right, let's see here. It says 305 Coaster says I-305 restraints are worse than Sky Rush's old restraint.
Yeah, so Maverick and I'm just trying to think of this in my head. Maverick and I-05 have the same restraint. I liked it. Like the ones on Cheetah Hunt, honestly, the only reason, like I saw when people were predicting or guessing my top 10, a lot of people had Cheetah Hunt. Cheetah Hunt is not on my top 10, like not even close. I actually think Cheetah Hunt is, even though people don't have it rated very high, my mom loved it. But I thought it was kind of overrated. I hated those restraints because my head, there's literally a video, I can't pull it up right now, but there's literally a video, the restraints, I got it on the GoPro, restraints are like this. Like at the end of my head's literally just like this. Ow, ow, ow. So I thought it was pretty painful, but the soft straps on I-305 are actually, they're pretty nice. I didn't mind having my head hitting them on those kind of super snappy turns because it was pretty nice. Same with Maverick. I-305 has a bit of a rattle, but it's not that bad. Maverick is actually pretty rough, though. I'd say Maverick has quite a bit of a jolt to it, but it's still great. Still great.
Coasters for Life said, I don't know, Cedar Fair has more ownership over the company.
Slightly, yeah.
I didn't know that. What, like a 60-40 thing or like 51-49?
No, I think it's like 55, 45, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Intamin is my favorite as well. Yeah.
Yay.
Intamin, great. Intamin is also my favorite, yep.
Did you see what Joy Coaster said there?
Yeah. Cheetah Hunt is in my top 10. That's what Awesome Coaster said. Let's see here. By the way, I'm looking through all these, so I'm seeing these. I'm just need to. I'm just trying to go through everyone's stuff here. What are your thoughts on Vekoma family boomerangs and modern Vekomas popping up everywhere now?
Oh.
Okay, so I haven't ridden any. I haven't ridden any family boomerangs. I like the idea of. Like, the family coasters I imagine are great. Like, all of them are great. Of course, I rode 2 at Dollywood. Big Bear Mountain. I'm really sorry to say this, but it's overrated. I actually think Dragonflyer is better than it. I actually like Dragonflyer. They're
right next to each other at Dollywood.
Yeah, Dragonflyer is actually, like, really fun. It has some, like, in the back row, that drop was awesome. It has some good forces. It was a lot of fun. Big Bear Mountain, no forces at all. I always seem to really like it, even if it's a forceless ride. If there's onboard audio, I seem to love it.
Mm-hmm.
My first ride on it actually wasn't working, so I made sure to get get on the train where it was working. It definitely enhanced it, but it still wasn't the greatest. I don't know. I just thought it was a little overrated. Dragonflyer is great though. So I hope that does answer your question.
What's Wildcat's Revenge?
So that's the RMC at Hershey Park.
Oh.
I think I'd imagine it's probably the best at Hershey Park. Maybe Sky Rush. I don't know. Wildcat's Revenge is insane in the back row. Yeah, I mean, Steel Vengeance is insane in the back row, I imagine. And Iron Gwazi is too, so I imagine Wildcat's Revenge
Millie was too, wasn't it? Millennium Force?
In the back, on the drop it was.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Millennium Forceless. For real, yeah. Did you black out or gray out on I-305? First time I went on it, I blacked out. I blacked out a few times, actually, but the other times I grayed out. I had a little bit of a trick because anytime I black out, it would actually kind of, like, hurt my head. But, well, of course it would, but...
Yes, there's a lot of pressure on your head.
What I do is right when I hit that turn, I just close my eyes, and then right when, or the turn was coming out right before the airtime hill, I'd try to open it so I could experience the airtime with my eyes open, but... so, yeah. Fahrenheit over Millennium Force. I haven't been on Fahrenheit, but it looks great. Millennium Force is kind of forceless, but like I don't know. I'd have to watch a Fahrenheit POV again. I don't know that much about that ride.
Airtime Axolotl
joined. Yeah. Hi, Airtime Axolotl. I love Dragonflyer. Yeah, Dragonflyer's a lot of fun. That's a great ride. Guardians is fantastic. Which one? Cosmic Rewind or
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah. Is it
Guardians Tower?
Yeah. Is it Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind or Mission Breakout? Cosmic Rewind. Okay.
Is that the one at California Adventure?
No, the one at California Adventure is the drop tower. It's Mission Breakout.
Oh, okay.
Cosmic Rewind. I've actually heard it might be better than Hagrid's. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
It's at Epcot.
Wow.
So it is basically, it's an indoor coaster that, like, it looks amazing. It's totally like the type of ride that I would ride, that I love, because it has the music going, the onboard audio. I love onboard audio. I just always really appreciate it, like Big Bear Mountain, but especially like Hagrid's. I really like it. So I can imagine that'd be great. And the indoor spinning, it looks awesome. So yeah, I imagine it's great. Wildcats Ranch is overrated. Twisted Timbers is much better in my opinion. I haven't been on Wildcats Ranch. Twisted Timbers, honestly, I think Twisted Timbers is a little overrated, but
Wasn't that the one you really liked there at King's Dominion?
Yeah, I loved it, but it's just so many people say it's like almost as good as Steel Vengeance. Right now, it's not even in my top 10, really, but yeah.
But it was still a good ride.
Yeah, it was still great. Ice Hero 5, I definitely like Ice Hero 5 more, but yeah. Oh, I'm really falling behind here.
If you have been to Epcot, what are your thoughts on Cosmic Rewind from Joy Coasters? Yeah, we've never been.
I've been to...
In Florida, we've been to Busch Gardens,
Tampa, SeaWorld Orlando, and Islands of Adventure. No Universal, just Islands of Adventure, but I mean, imagine Islands of Adventure is better. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion, Storm Chaser over Twisted Timbers. Storm Chaser looks great, and I think Twisted Timbers is probably, like I said, it might be a little bit overrated. And Storm Chaser seriously looks so good, so I imagine I'd probably agree with that if I got on that. I hope the new Six Flags will work with Intamin. Yeah, I know. I'm really hoping so, because, like, Cedar Fair, I feel like I have a weird feeling that, like, sometimes I don't think Cedar Fair is going to work with Zamperla anymore, thank goodness. I hope they don't try to give them another chance, because I don't think it's going to turn out well. Obviously, Zamperla is not ready to do things like Top Thrill 2. They're not ready for that. And I just think if they worked with Intamin, it would have been such a bigger success. They really should have worked with Intamin, and I made this one comment on something or post or something like that, where Cedar Fair it inspired the thing from Girl Power Coasters. Cedar Fair needs to get over their fear of working with Intamin. So, yeah, let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm really falling behind. Okay.
Up here.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw my SeaWorld vlog, which you should. In my Kraken POV, I grayed out on it. Wow. Yeah, it definitely does have some intense moments, but I'm assuming that's why you love Kraken, but yeah, I'll probably watch that soon. 05 Coasters, Cosmic Rewind. Coaster Guy, hot take, Phoenix at Knoebels over Fahrenheit. I can't imagine that's that hot of a take. I can't imagine that's very controversial. Like I said, Fahrenheit looks great, but Phoenix looks so good. So
Joy Coasters doesn't know.
By any chance, have you been on a Velocicoaster? What are your thoughts?
Oh, he has been
definitely been on Velocicoaster. Yes.
You want to tell them something if they don't already know?
What?
Because that's always been your number one.
Okay, let me go through. Oh wait, can you go get my big iPad? Yeah, that's the one I have my list on. Top 10. Joy Coaster said Velocicoaster is my number one. Awesome Coaster said I love intense rides and I don't mind roughness. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. For me, I don't know. I really like wooden coasters that are rough, it seems, except Blue Streak. Blue Streak's awfully rough. Who says Blue Streak is smooth? That thing is so rough. It's like so rough. Roughest wooden coaster I've ever been on, probably. It is so rough. What are your thoughts on Dominator King's Dominion? It's great. One of the only floorless coasters that I actually like. So, yeah. I like it. I'm going to Canada's Wonderland next week. Awesome. Canada's Wonderland looks great.
Where's your checklist?
Whoa. Okay, take a pause on that. Whatever. What?
What's wrong?
Okay, just, I really need to catch up on some of these.
Here, I can help you while you're working on that.
Okay, Hollywood, could you answer some of my things here?
Okay, so.
Unless you need some help.
No, I'm good. Okay, so the last one I saw was the Velocicoaster. 305 Coasters asks Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket has some of the best ejector in Orlando.
Looks great.
Yeah. Maybe we're able to go there sometime.
I'm guessing Velocicoaster probably has better.
305 Coaster says Twisted Timbers is overrated. Okay, so they agree with you. Okay, Coaster Guy 12 asks, what do you think will happen to Formula Rosa since it's been closed since January? Is that the one in the Middle East?
Yeah, the world's fastest coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hope it reopens, but I don't know. I feel like a lot of, kind of like how I feel with Falcon's Flight. I'm sorry, Girl Power Coasters, but I have a feeling something might happen there. I don't know. I'm a little nervous for Falcon's Flight and some of those things. Where is the list? Okay, I think I have a screenshot of my top 10. Anyways.
Mar3 wants to know thoughts on Air Force One.
Never been on it. It looks great, but I'd love to go there at some point. Hopefully it'll be like a 2025 trip maybe. It's in Atlanta.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, Girl Power Coasters. I think Formula Rosa will stay. It's probably waiting on a part from Intamin.
Probably. I mean,
that's a good
Accelerator was over almost 2 years. So.
And they were like, "Oh, we had to get the part from Ukraine," and we're like, "What?"
Exactly.
No wonder it's taken so long here. Okay. All right. So Airtime Axolotl says Storm Chaser is amazing, and there is never a line.
Interesting. Wildcats Revenge. Oh my gosh, these are going so fast. Wildcats Revenge over Maverick. I could probably see that happening. Maybe.
Oh, look at Airtime Axolotl is going to Canada's Wonderland next week.
That's where I had left off.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
What are your thoughts on Dominator?
I got to that. Blue Streak sucks. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I went on Blue Streak. And I was like,
it's too rough.
Get me off of this ride. It was not enjoyable at all.
Hey, Coastopia. Let's see.
Oh, Awesome Coasters doesn't mind roughness. Okay. Yeah. Velocicoaster is my number one, says Joy Coasters.
Have you ever been to Kings Island? Nope. But, I was there when I was a little kid.
When he was really little.
Really little.
Like 3 years old.
I went on the 2 kiddie coasters, but that was it. Let's see. Blue Streak is underrated. So underrated. Controversial. No, that's not even controversial.
I disagree.
Most people like it. Too rough. I didn't like it. Way too rough.
Airtime Axolotl at 305 Coasters Dominator is the best floorless. Do you agree?
Where are you seeing these things?
Right up here.
Oh, okay.
So Airtime Axolotl is beefing with 305 Coasters.
Okay.
Saying Dominator is the best floorless.
I agree.
And I agree with 305 by saying Blue Streak.
Let's see. Okay, here. I can do this.
Okay.
Yeah, Falcon's Flight might be a bit problematic. Also, do you ever worry about when Intamin will go out of business? I don't really see them going out of business unless they just get more unreliable. I feel like they're getting more and more reliable, and if they keep on that track, I feel like they'll be at the right place. I feel like they'll still be around a while.
Did you see 305 Coaster says Hershey over BGW?
No, I didn't see that, and I probably agree. I mean, Hershey looks like an amazing park.
We'll see when we get out there. I don't know when that's going to happen. Okay. There are so many things
yes.
And I only have so much money.
And we only have so much time to read all these. Let's see. Wildcats Revenge over Twisted Timbers. Great. Everyone's talking about Wildcats Revenge. I haven't been on it, okay, you guys? Most underrated coaster at Cedar Point. Oh, Blue Streak. Grizzly is good at King's Dominion. Yes, Grizzly's great. My mom disagrees, but I loved it. It kind of reminds me of Ghost Rider, almost as good as Ghost Rider.
It was nowhere near Ghost Rider.
No, it's because she thought it was too rough.
I love Ghost Rider,
no,
and it was not.
It's because she thought it was too rough.
It was rough.
I thought it was just a little bit rougher than Ghost Rider. I didn't think it was that bad, but anyways. If you don't like Blue Streak, you might not like Mind Blower. I'm still definitely going to go to Fun Spot next time I go to Florida, but...
Freakishly intense. The roughness adds to it, in my opinion. Is he talking about Blue Streak?
Yes. So, that goes to a level, I feel like, for me. I always think that I haven't really found a level. Like, even Magnum's fine for me, but, like, Blue Streak, I feel like that's my max. Like Blue Streak for me, it's just too rough. That's probably the roughest thing I've been on. I mean, Anaconda is awful too, but the fact is, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I'm comparing this looping coaster that shouldn't be too rough to a wooden coaster that's like 70 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how bad it is.
Coaster Guy 12 asks, what is your credit count?
168 right now.
Which is unbelievable.
That's kind of crazy.
It is, because you started out the beginning of the summer with 99.
Yeah. Dominator's the best floorless. I agree. Hershey over everything. House Adventure and Cedar Point will I can imagine are better, but Hershey, very top bucket list. I feel like my top bucket list park right now is probably Europa Park, but I'd say that would probably be next. Let's see.
Roller coasters.
I feel like Intimate is getting more reliable. I've heard that it may be hard to work with, yeah. But I love how much Universal loves them. Like, even though there's been quite a few things that they haven't liked about them, I love how much they love it. Let's see here. 10 people in the chat now. Wow. That is definitely a record.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're right here on Coastopia.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Coastopia. I never got to ride.
What's WCR?
I don't know. Wow. I don't know.
Coastopia, if you can explain what that is, we can answer that.
Okay, let's go through like a bit of a speed round here.
I'm going to see World San Diego this summer.
Oh, cool. And probably Belmont Park.
Oh, cool. You're gonna love it. It's
so
fun. Okay, what's your favorite Woody? I know what it is.
What?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
BRB.
Be right back.
Be right back. Okay.
Kentucky Kingdom over Holiday World. I don't know. We haven't been to either one.
No.
That's what Airtime Axolotl says.
What is one movie or shoe? Oh, I imagine you're
saying
show. Shoe.
That deserves a roller coaster ride. I need a Gravity Falls roller coaster. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
What is one movie or show that deserves a roller coaster ride? Like, they need to integrate roller coasters into the plot?
I guess so. Just a roller coaster in the movie, I guess.
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Yes, well, it must be a big thing that everyone wants here. Comment at Hershey Park is now really rough and not good.
Oh, that's too bad.
Comment got rough? Yeah, I've heard Comment's great. Sky Rush over Iron Gwazi and Alaska.
Oh, those are some fighting words there.
Sky Rush. I don't really know what I think of Sky Rush. I'm really glad that got new restraints. Like, old restraints, I probably would have hated it, but I don't know. Wildcats Revenge. That's the WCRS.
Wildcats Revenge.
There's 2 WCRS.
Have you been on Wildcats Revenge?
No, that's at Hershey.
Oh, okay. Lots of talk about Hershey tonight.
A lot. For me, it's, as I mentioned, Phantasialand for bucket list parks. Yeah. Phantasialand. Yeah, that's probably high up there as well.
Is that the one in Europe?
Yeah, that's in Germany as well.
Oh, okay.
Germany, Europa Park. I can't believe Europa Park and Phantasialand are in the same country. Like, that's awesome. Old restraints, by the way. Wildcats Revenge.
Wildcats Revenge. There's 2 WCRs.
Wildcats Revenge. Okay. Right into it.
Here,
wait. How far back are we?
We're at the bottom here.
Okay,
we've made it back to the bottom.
Oh, you're sure?
Yeah,
I see it. Yeah. Next year, I might
go
on a trip to Dorney Park, Hershey Park, Knoebels, and Kennywood.
Whoa, that's a big
Airtime Axolotl always goes on the big trips.
Oh, wow, that's a big trip. Okay,
yeah.
Verbolten over Twisted Timbers.
Verbolten's overrated. So is Twisted Timbers, but Verbolten's much more overrated.
Oh.
That's like it's really shaky. The inner
Did I go on Verbolten?
Yeah, it's the eye.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I liked that ride, except it was so intense.
Yeah.
I remember we started when we went in.
It wasn't intense. It was just it was really rattly.
There was a lot of pressure and like all this
Not
stuff.
really pressure, just that rattle is weird.
I'm telling you my experience.
Okay.
And when we went into the indoor part of
I was
the
not
ride,
expecting that.
I felt all this pressure behind my eyeball, and it freaked me out because I was like, oh my gosh, is my eye gonna explode? Like, I didn't know what was going on.
I don't know what.
Head. I don't know. I'm very sensitive to different like pressures and stuff like that, and different forces. So that's why I don't ride a lot of these rides, because I get headaches easily, and I don't want to have any health problems when it's just him and I going to a park, and I'm the one adult that has to take care of things.
Can I just finish what I was talking about with Bolton?
Mm-hmm.
I also didn't really know anything about the ride besides the drop next to the lake and the drop track, so it kind of surprised me, but just too rattly, and I don't know, just wasn't very great. Europa and Fantasyland are friends.
I bet they are.
Fahrenheit over Impulse at Knoebels. I don't even know.
I don't know
either. Legoland Florida is planning on adding an indoor coaster in the location of Vekoma Hanging Bang. I went on the Vekoma Hanging Bang when I was a kid. It's one of the only defunct coasters I've been on, but I've heard it was pretty bad. I don't really remember.
Was that the inverted one? Inverted, yeah, I didn't like that one.
Mystic Timbers over Orion. Probably. I mean, Mystic Timbers looks awesome. I imagine it's similar to Thunderhead at Dollywood, and I love Thunderhead at Dollywood.
What is SFOG?
Six Flags Over Georgia.
Oh, okay.
I hope I can go to Six Flags Over Georgia on the way to Florida when I go this year.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. I have to go. I had a great time talking to you guys. I might join back. Bye.
Okay,
Thanks
bye.
for being at the stream. Thanks for being at the stream. Bye. Me too. I hated flying school.
That's funny.
Okay, now we're at the bottom. I'm going to tell you guys my top 10. So I'm going to do the same quiz that I did on my community post, on my community tab. So my number 10 is an arrow. Guess what the arrow is.
Should we give him the first initial?
No. Because there's not very many good arrows. Oh, awesome listeners are back. Perfect timing because we're starting this little thing. Magnum.
Oh, Magnum. You got it right. Ding, ding, ding,
Magnum.
ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yep. Magnum is correct. Yeah.
Do you think I should ride Triple Loop when I go to Indian? No. Don't. I wouldn't. If I ever go there, I'm not. I hated Magnum. Yeah, it's a very polarizing coaster. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Too janky. Exactly. Yeah, it's janky. It's not for everyone, but I love the airtime and I love the out of control experiences. So.
Okay, number 9.
No.
Oh.
Number 9 is a RMC. One of the 3 RMCs on the list. I love Magnum. Agreed. Number 9 is an RMC.
What do you think his number 9 is?
A rock and roller coaster has headbanging. My top 10. Number 1, Mako. Number 2, Kraken.
Oh, they got
it. Lightning Rod.
There you go. Yay.
Okay.
Number 8.
I'm scared that you're gonna say it.
I'm just saying the numbers.
I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be saying this because I'm scared of L-Rod, Twisted Timbers. No, it is Lightning Rod. My number 8 is the first Intamin on the list. Maverick. Nope.
Not Maverick.
Hagrid's. Nope. I-305!
Yay!
Cheetah Hunt's not on my top 10. Opinions on my top 10. I didn't get a chance to read it. Number 1, Mako. Great ride. Number 2, Kraken. Number 3, Kumba. Number 4, Icebreaker. My Moon, Shikro, White Lightning. Every roller coaster's in Florida.
I was going to say you haven't been on all of those.
Yeah. So. No, I've been on all of them except Mind Blower. Wait, where's White? Oh, yeah, and White Lightning. Those are at the Fun Spot parks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we got Project 305 for number 8.
Yep, Project 305 Pantheon. No, it's Project 305. Number 7 is another Intamin. One Intamin to another. It's kind of funny how close these are. Number 7. Millie. It is Millennium Force. Number 7 is Millennium Force. Intamin's Pantheon. Nope, it is Millennium Force. Okay, so the next one.
Number 6.
This is going to be, number 6. This is going to be kind of funny to tell you. What Millie over I-305. I-305 is kind of overrated. It's still a lot of fun, but Millennium Force is just, back row, that drop is insane. And I had a rain ride on it and I was like looking backwards in the back row. I like looked backwards down the drop and like over the airtime hills. I literally felt like I was just literally flying. I totally felt like I was flying. More than like a flying coaster would make me feel like that. It felt like crazy. So yeah, that is why.
We're on number 6.
Yeah, I know. I'm just see. Pantheon, Millie, Intimates, Pantheon. What Millie over I-05? I-05 number one. Oh yeah, she's like I-05 is my number 1. Let's see here. So yeah, number 6. Bunch as this is interesting to say, but it's another Intamin. The number 6 is our 3rd Intamin in a row. Intamins forever. Also, I streamed today and it was crazy. Ooh, I remember my last stream was kind of crazy. Hagrid's, nope. Hagrid's isn't on this list. I'll give you that hint. Yay, Maverick, nope.
Hagrid's used to be on your top 10.
Yeah.
I got bumped out.
Yeah. Maverick is not it. Pantheon, ding, ding, ding. You got it. Pantheon. Yep. I heart King's Dominion. King's Dominion is great.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Let's see here. So next up, number 5, the 4th Intamin in a row.
We like
4 in a row.
here.
Intamin. Intamin. Yes. BGW's my favorite park. OMG. BGW is awesome. I love that park. That was my favorite park on our first of our 2 summer trips here. Maverick. Yes.
Good job.
Intamin Maverick. Yeah, Maverick. Let's see here. Remember, there's 5. We got 4. Not another Intamin next. Next is actually the first and only B&M on this list. Ooh. Maverick, Intamin, Maverick. All right.
Oh,
so it's
Coasters for Life.
4.
Got it.
Fury 325. Mako, Fury.
Mako used to be on the list.
Fury. Yeah, actually, Mako almost made the list. It was going to be number 10. But then I decided Magnum was a little bit better. So that ended up being the number 10 spot. Fury. Wow, everyone got that one because it's by far the best Intamin.
You mean B&M?
Number 3. Yeah, B&M, sorry. Number 3. It's an RMC. I almost said it. Oops.
I know.
I sadly don't have enough Intamins on my list. I'm hoping to do a EU Europe trip in 2026.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Plopsland is absolute must-do since Ride to Happiness is my number 1 bucket list. But I'm hoping to do Thorpe, Alton Towers, a few German parks.
That would be great.
Apparently next time we go into Europe, it's going to be Germany or like Belgium or something.
Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
I really want to go to the UK for Hyperia, but I think right now top bucket list is Ride to Happiness and Voltron, Hyperia. Those are like top 3 for like Europe.
We'll have to see.
Yep. What was your number 4? What was Mako your number 4 of? What? Fury is my number 4. Fury's the best
Mako
Intamin in
used to be on his top 10 before we did our summer trip.
Like I said, it's about to be number 10, but I decided Magnum was a little bit better. Iron Gwazi. Yes. Yep. Iron Gwazi is my number 3. My number 2 is the 5th Intamin.
Can I say something? No? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I hope I can go on a trip to Knott's Magic Mountain, SeaWorld San Diego in 2026 to 2027.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be so good.
That would be great.
Velocity.
Yeah.
Velocicoaster what? Velocicoaster under Steve. Velocicoaster is my number 2. And my number 1 is an RMC. I'm sure you guys know what this one is. Steve, no way. It is Steel Vengeance. Here's the list. Steel Vengeance. Steve, yup, it is Steel Vengeance. It took a long time to decide, but I officially decided Steel Vengeance over Velocicoaster. I just think, like, even though Velocicoaster is a little bit more well-rounded, Steel Vengeance, Steve, yes. Wait, I have Steve over Velocicoaster.
So never mind.
Yeah. Velocicoaster. So it's, like I said, it's an amazing ride. Steve, best coaster ever. Exactly. It is so good. The air time is insane. It is so long. Now, the Velocicoaster isn't like that, but I would say Velocicoaster, it's just like, even though the theming's awesome and like just there's so many awesome things about this ride, about Velocicoaster, Steel Vengeance is, I feel like you have like, okay, Velocicoaster has all the forces, hang time, air time, positives, laterals, but so does Steel Vengeance. And I feel like it's stronger for Steel Vengeance. And Steel Vengeance is just so intense. It's always like that, like the entire ride. And it's so cool. Like the outer bank is great. The top hat is awesome too. Like everything about it is just like, woo. Here's the ride for me. Woo! Woo! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Airtime Axolotl wants to know.
Yeah, here I'll get to the chat in a second.
Okay.
And then this element is crazy where it just the stall thing where it's like, whoa. Anyways, I'm gonna end there because I'm not even halfway done. But yeah, that's why it's my number one. So, Airtime Axolotl, whatever it was, the message was retracted. It was deleted.
Mm-hmm. What was our homework?
What was our
home park? Like where do we go?
Okay, so we deleted that, but our home park, Knott's Berry Farm, I'd say. Millennium Force to Maverick. I can't believe that it's finally you and me and you, just us and your friend Steel Vengeance. Fun fact about impulse coasters: when they hit the first launch, the wheels don't move for a second, which is why wheels on impulses.
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Velocicoaster isn't the most intense, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. Especially, it doesn't have that much positives, but
you loved the theming.
Honestly, yeah, the theming is great, and the Mosasaurus roll almost put it into the number one spot, but I decided Steel Vengeance has like that drop, which is insane. Which even that I'd say is almost over the Mosasaurus roll, but like. All those rolls too, they give like the like 0G rolls at the end, the two, they give great hang time. And that first one almost feels just like a slightly slower Mosasaurus roll that's not over the water, but it's going through the structure, so it's really cool. And also, I only got 3 rides on Velocicoaster, and I got 8 on Steel Vengeance, so that's awesome. Yeah, I-305 is the most intense. Yeah, it's definitely very intense. That's a cool fact. Awesome coasters. Yeah. Does it ever get repetitive for you, Steel Vengeance? I mean, when you hit that finale, it feels like it's starting to get like a little bit like, okay, but then those like last few hills, I feel like really like toss you out of the seat more. Because then there's also like after one hill, it goes into like this like little like, let's see if I can visualize it here. It's like one hill, more. It's like kind of has like these like really cool, like smooth, like twisting kind of things, and the hills just really threw me up, so I liked it, and I don't know, it's just really fun because what are you doing with the mouse?
I'm just pointing at the ones that you haven't gotten to yet.
Okay. Well, I can see them, so
okay.
Mar 3 changed their profile picture. It's
a cat? Is that a cat? What is that?
Yeah, it's a cat. Up close. Think of a cat.
Maybe it's their cat.
Yeah. Does it ever get? Oh, that was Mar 3's question. That must have just happened because I feel like at the beginning of the stream it was the same one. So while the stream happened, you changed the profile picture. That's cool. Kinzon, Kentucky Kingdom, and Cedar Point are my home parks. Those are some great home parks. Mock Wild Mouse coasters are not good because the T-bar hurts my legs.
You should tell them about the mouse ride.
Ricochet? Caroline's?
No. That's the last one we just went on.
Crazy
Mouse?
That's not that. That's a mock. He's talking about mock wild mice specifically.
Oh.
That's his Amperlo.
Oh.
It's totally different, honestly.
Oh, okay.
But I should say Ricochet, Carowinds. What? what was that thing? Not a single trim hit through all of those switchbacks. I was totally flying around those turns. It totally felt like it was gonna, yeah.
And then it broke down at the end, and you were stuck on the brake run.
Gonna fly off. Yeah, I actually thought we were gonna get an evac too. It was like stuck. We were just stuck on the brake run. It looked like it was gonna be an evac. But yeah, it was kind of just we're just waiting there. But it was like kind of crazy how intense that one was. I've ridden Still Ended so many times since CP is my home park, and it never gets repetitive.
Awesome
that Cedar Point's your home park. I'm so jealous. That's awesome. Hulk is rough. Yes, it's pretty rough, and the onboard audio wasn't working, but it's a little overrated. Starting to get more used to coasters. Last time I rode Mako, I wasn't nervous and barely felt anything on the drop.
Oh, cool.
I mean, I rode Mako, like, I literally...
like, dozen times?
Yeah, over a dozen. I think it was, like, I don't know, tons of times. It was kind of crazy how many times I got on it. The most ridden coaster that I did between my 2 summer trips was by far Pantheon. I got 24 rides on Pantheon. Like, it was kind of crazy how many times I got on Pantheon. It was such a good ride, too, so it was awesome. 405 coasters, message deleted. Girl Power coasters. Did you know that the Mock family also makes movies? Never watched it, but there's a movie called Monster Family that they made. It's also crazy. Also crazy bets that Fantasialand is themed to one of their movies. Interesting. Did not know that. That's cool. My home parks by distance: 1, Six Flags America, 2, Kings Dominion, 3, Hershey Park. Seeing how much you love Kings Dominion and Project Terrify, that's awesome how it's so close to you. My most ridden coaster is Diamondback. Cool. I don't really know what mine fully is. It's probably like Ghost Rider or Twisted Colossus. Maybe even Silver Bullet. I don't know. Silver Bullet was the coaster that got me into coasters, so I ride that thing so many times. So one of those 3 is definitely my most ridden. I mean, I've probably ridden them all over 100 times. Did you do back row on Rougarou? Not back row, but I did get third to back row. It was much better in that row, but it definitely had some really, like, in that whole, like, honestly, in the entire second half, there was a lot of headbanging. I'd say it's probably the roughest fullest coaster I've ridden. But honestly, I'd say it actually has a better layout than Dominator. I'd say it has the better layout, but it's just too rough to be better than Dominator, because Dominator is like really smooth. So yeah. Super N Ride of Steel is underrated. It looks great. I mean, I can never remember which one is which, but all those Superman Intamin hyper coasters at the Six Flags parks look awesome. So
like at San Antonio.
Oh, Fiesta Texas?
Yeah.
No, that was a floorless coaster.
Oh,
not a hyper. Intamin hyper coasters. There's one at Six Flags America, one at Six Flags Darien Lake, and one at Six Flags New England?
We haven't been any of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rode Diamondback hundreds of times. Yeah.
Whoa.
Bye, guys. Bye,
Girl Power
coasters.
305. He's got to go too.
Bye, 305 coasters. Flying Turns at Knoebels is underrated. Looks great. Yeah. Flying Turns looks like an awesome ride, although I know it's closed a lot. So Dominator was super rattly when I rode it, and it gave me a headache. Ooh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Went to Knott's a few days ago, and I saw new Scott Montezuma Spike.
Oh, that's exciting.
I thought you were going to say the launch, and I'm like, yeah, I heard that.
That's
but
super exciting.
I didn't know on the Spike. That's cool.
That's really cool.
What's your favorite flat ride? If Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout at Disney's California Adventure, if that counts as a flat ride, I think it is. That would definitely be my favorite flat ride. Funny thing, I actually really like Larson Loops as well. Those are really fun, and Scream and Swings are awesome too. So any of those I also really like. Let's see. Zamperla Giga Discoveries are so good. Yeah, they're great. Crazanity and what's the other one called? Not Max Air. The other one's called the Joker or whatever it is at Fiesta, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was a good one.
I'm always trying to teach my mom about the different ones. I never like talking about them because my mom gets so confused by them.
It's too much for me to remember.
Every single one that we see, she always calls it the Crazy-anity one
because that's the first one I learned.
Okay,
so that's just that when I see the round thing swinging like this, it makes me think of Crazy-anity. Yeah, so I just call it Crazy-anity no matter what park we're at. Yeah, and he gets mad and he's like, "That's not Crazy-anity." Yeah,
because then it's like.
There's one you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then there's also Max Air. I went on that at Cedar Point. She always is like, calls that one the Crazy-anity one. It's not even like the same ride at all. It's like, it's by Intamin. It has different restraints and everything.
It looks the same to me. I'm GP.
It's smaller too.
So I think if it looks the same, then that's what I'm calling it.
Do you like Falcon's Fury at BGT? For some reason I thought Falcon's Flight at first, but Falcon's Fury is great. That's a really good ride. Definitely like the scariest ride that I've been on. It's very like.
Look at this last question.
What is the worst coaster you ever in? Mine's Anaconda King's Dominion.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. He was really not happy when he got on that Anaconda.
Such a
bad ride.
Bad and rough ride is so bad.
It was so bad that he didn't even want to go on Corkscrew at
Cedar Point
because he's like, I had such a bad time at Anaconda.
Yeah.
It wasn't even worth the credit. He's like, I'm not going to do that with Corkscrew.
First time I went on X2, I sat on the side seat and I hit my head so bad then.
Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear that.
Bye, Airtime Axolotl.
Bye.
Nice having you on the stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Cool.
Seems like a lot of people had to leave for dinner.
Well, I was going to say, I'm
getting a little hungry.
Yeah. Getting hungry for dinner.
Yeah.
And I need to make some dinner here.
I feel like we haven't talked much about the trip. That's the funny thing.
I know. It's because we've been getting so many questions and we've been having fun answering all the questions and stuff.
Yeah. My favorite, Cedar Point. We talked quite a bit about Cedar Point, I'd say.
You want to go back to Carowinds?
Gatekeeper is also really good. I don't think we really talked about that, right? That was great. Corkscrew hurts, but I don't think it's that bad. A lot of people hate it, but I think it's short and not too bad.
Oh, okay.
I've ridden Carolina Cyclone. It's not any shorter than that, and Carolina Cyclone is awful. So, yeah, and it's older than Carolina Cyclone. So,
it looks really cool though. Yes. Like when you're walking down that main part and you see the cork tree.
Yeah,
it looks really cool.
Yeah, Gatekeeper's overrated.
Some fighting words there. Coasters for life. I think Liam is going to have to fight you for that one.
Yeah, maybe. I'm kind of surprised that someone would say that because I'd say it's underrated because so many people say it's overrated. There's a lot of people that say it's overrated. Have you watched Final Destination? If you did, do you think the roller coaster is cool? No, I haven't seen it. Boring and no forces. I got some forces. I went in the back row and
maybe you just haven't been in the back row Coasters for Life. You need to go in the back row and then you'll feel the forces.
Okay, I grayed out at the bottom of the drop and I got ejector airtime on the airtime hill.
You gotta be in the back.
And also I grayed out on the dive loop too. So and I felt the forces. It was definitely forceful. Honestly, more forceful than the two other wing coasters I've been on, the Swarm at Thorpe Park and Wild Eagle at Dollywood.
And it does make the entrance look super cool.
Yes.
And at night, it looks cool because there's lights on the end of each car. And so it looked really cool.
Yeah, the Q holes are awesome.
Yeah.
I get stapled. Well, for me, there isn't really that much. The airtime hill has some airtime. For me, I know a lot of people hate those vest restraints. I don't think they're that bad. One time on Emperor at SeaWorld San Diego, I'd get stapled pretty bad. It was definitely very constrictive, but that's the only bad experience I've had with vest restraints. I don't think they're that bad, and I really like how they eliminate headbanging too. That really helps.
Coaster Guy 12 asks, do you ride kiddie coasters for the credit?
Yes, I do.
Which was your favorite kiddie coaster that you've done this summer? For the 5
let's see. So Carowinds, what was that Carowinds? they even have? Oh,
yeah, they had one in the back.
They had the two, Woodstock Express and
Woodstock Express.
Woodstock Express and the Wilderness Run. I'll just say I did not like Wilderness Run.
Woodstock Express was really rough. I remember at Carowinds.
The one at King's Dominion's rougher.
Was it? No,
Yeah.
I think the one at King's Dominion wasn't as rough.
No.
I don't know. One of them was rough and the other one wasn't.
And that was the rough run was the one at King's Dominion. I thought that one was much rougher than the one. It wasn't that bad. And then the one at Carowinds was actually pretty fun. And then what was the other? Okay, then at Dollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Did they?
I don't think you rode any kiddie coasters at Dollywood.
Because they don't have any.
They don't have any? Okay.
The closest thing would be like Dragonfly or something, I think.
Yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
The family rides. We liked
or like maybe
rides.
not Fire on the Hole. Maybe Blazing Fury. Maybe.
What about BGW?
BGW.
I don't think you did any kiddie coasters.
No, the Grover's Alpine Express. That one.
Oh, I don't remember.
That wasn't. Remember the Sesame Place Street area?
Oh yeah. I remember that now. Okay. And then that was so hot. Oh my gosh, everywhere was so hot.
Yeah. And then there was King's Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
Woodstock Express and Great Pumpkin Coaster. And that's Cedar Point, Wilderness Run, and Woodstock Express. Man, there's a lot of Woodstock Expresses.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the best restraints. I think they ruined Valraven, which is also overrated. No.
Liam really likes
even
Valraven.
More fighting words, because I think Valraven's better than Gatekeeper. Valraven is one of the best rides in the park. Valraven is awesome. Valraven is it's my favorite dive coaster. It has awesome hang time on the 0G roll. It has some great forces. Best drop on any dive coaster. Gives some great hang time on the Immelman. Has a great second drop in the back row. So no. And the airtime he'll give some good floater too. So no, Valraven is underrated. I rode a Pinfari coaster with a loop. Oh! Okay, I rode a Pinfari coaster with a loop yesterday. I was on a boardwalk and kind of sketchy. They opened up the restraints before we got back to the station. Oh, not a Pinfari. I'm so glad I haven't been on one of those. They look so bad. Ruger is the best B&M at Cedar Point. Let's see. There's 4. Raptor. Honestly, I think it's the worst.
Coaster Guide 12 said something else.
Let's see. I've only ridden one Vekoma Boomerang, Jolly Rancher Remix at Hershey Park. What do you think of Vekoma Boomerangs? Okay, I've ridden 2. I've ridden Carolina Cobra at is that Flying Cobras at Carowinds, and Boomerang Coast to Coaster at Fiesta, Texas. The one at Fiesta, Texas kind of has a special place in my heart. Is actually the first coaster that goes upside down that I ever went on. So it's like the first one that I ever went upside down, and I like that one. I think that one's not that rough, but the one at Carowinds is really rough, and I wasn't a big fan of that one. And you probably have the best one. The one at Hershey Park looks awesome. Like, there's a tunnel where they have scents of Jolly Ranchers. It looks awesome in there.
That's cool.
That's an awesome looking Vekoma Boomerang. So that's what I think.
Mar3 wants to know what's better, Valraven or SheiKra.
Valraven. I'd say SheiKra is probably number 3 for my dive coasters. Number 1, Valraven. Number 2, what's it called? Griffin. Number 3, SheiKra. Number 4, Dr. Diabolical. And number 5, Emperor. Let's see here. And then it's not the worst. Number 1, Rougarou. Number 2, Raptor. Number 3, Gatekeeper. And then I'm guessing you'd say number 4, Valraven. Yep, number 4, Valraven. Let's see. How would I rank them? I'd say number 1, Valraven. Number 2, Raptor. Number 3, Gatekeeper. And number 1, Rougarou. Or number 4, Rougarou.
You like Raptor more than Gatekeeper?
Yeah. Oh. Raptor is really good. I think I might like it more than Montu, actually. Oh, okay. But Valraven is just so good.
Okay.
So that's how I'd rank them. But Rougarou isn't that bad either. I did kind of like it. But that just shows how good the the B&Ms are at Cedar Point, because I think the other 3 are even better than that, which that's a great ride. So
I've got a question for you. It's a hard question. Out of the 4 parks that we did in the South, put them in a ranking order of your favorite.
So, for me, I'd say number 1, BGW. Number 2, Carowinds. Number 3, Kings Dominion.
Dollywood.
Yeah, number 3, Kings Dominion, and number 4, Dollywood, I think.
Yeah. I think that's probably pretty accurate.
Oh, no, on the South.
The South. For sure, if he's going to do all 5, then he would
Cedar Point for sure, number
CP
1.
for number 1. But for the South, it's funny because I was really excited about going to Dollywood, but I think it was hyped up so much that I had really high expectations for it. And it's not that it's not good. It is. It's a great place, and it was fun, and it was cute theming and all that kind of stuff. But I think because it was so like hyped up, that then it didn't live up to the hype.
Yeah.
So it's a good park, but it wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. Number 2, Katy, but that would be number 1 for the South. I think that's probably my number 3. I mean, I have a hard time saying Carowinds or Kings Dominion, but I think I like Carowinds a little bit more. It has a slightly better coaster.
Carowinds has Fury.
Yeah.
You loved Fury.
But Kings Dominion has the great top 2. Twisted Timbers and Kings Dominion, Kings
Dominion was let's see. Kings Dominion was
I-305.
Kings Dominion was super easy to get around.
Yeah.
It wasn't like super spread out or anything like that.
Let's see. How is Lightning Rod? Lightning Rod is great. I love that. It has I don't know. I feel like I was I don't really see what the hype would be all about. But I feel like the airtime felt different than other RMCs that I've been on. Especially, I don't know why, but that one Outer Bank hill right before you go into the quad down is one of the best airtime moments I've experienced on any RMC. It's insanely good for I don't even really know why, but
Mar3
interesting.
Mar3 wants to know ranking on knots.
For the coasters there?
I mean, we like knots. It's the one that we go to the most, but I don't know how high it would be ranked out of all the
Coasters for Life says Coasters for Life said I haven't been to Dollywood.
Yeah, I saw that. So yeah, I don't know where knots would rank if we're trying to do all the ones we've ever been to.
That's a lot of parks.
That's what we've been to, a lot of parks.
Here, actually, you know what? I have if you guys know I actually have this app called Log Ride, and it's has some things in here. So let's see, how many parks have I been to? We'll say on here.
Well, is it also going to count all those separate ones?
Yeah, it does count all the separate ones.
We did when we were in Tennessee, he did a bunch of mountain, what are they called? Mountain coasters?
Here, I'll count those out. And also this includes water parks too, so I'm just going to count, let's see. So, Islands of Adventure, Thorpe Park, Six Flags Over Texas, Six Flags Magic Mountain, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, SeaWorld San Diego, SeaWorld San Antonio, SeaWorld Orlando, Legoland Florida, Legoland California, Knott's Berry Farm, technically Kings Island, Kings Dominion, Dollywood, Disneyland, Disney's California Adventure, Cedar Point, Carowinds, BGW, Busch Gardens Tampa, and Belmont Park. So that's 21. 21 theme parks. So I don't know where it would rank.
Yeah. We'd have to think about that. Yeah. Maybe make a video about it.
What was the best one coaster you rode at Kings Dominion? So, I mean, what would that be? Just Racer, Woodstock Express, Racer 75, and Grizzly. Grizzly. I'd say Grizzly. My mom would say Racer.
I really liked Racer. Yeah. It reminded me
of
the original Colossus at Six Flags Magic Mountain.
It didn't have much airtime, but it was a fun ride. Mm-hmm. I'd say it's a little underrated. Let's see. I think I'm going to Knott's and Six Flags Magic Mountain this fall, but I'm not sure yet. That would be awesome.
Fall's a good time to go.
Yeah.
Especially if you can go during the week. Though Knott's Berry Farm, or not Knott's Berry Farm, Six Flags isn't open every day. So you'll want to make sure you look at the calendar because they
are really weird.
They're really weird with their yeah. Sometimes they'll have like Tuesday through Thursday shut down.
Yeah.
So you gotta take a look at it.
Yeah.
If you're into Halloween stuff, I know people really like Knott's Berry Farm for the Halloween stuff.
Let's see here. Knott's is also my home park, like you guys said.
Cool.
One more thing that I just realized. I don't know.
Coaster IT.
Coaster It.
Oh, okay.
Coaster IT. Six Flags Magic Mountain is not time to go right now with the heat.
No, it's really hot.
Although
right now.
I do want to go at some point for the water park again this year because the water park.
We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, I'll make sure to check the calendar. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys. I just realized. So I don't know if you guys have Planet Coaster or not. This actually was. This thing was announced on the one of the days that I actually went to.
Was it Friday?
Yeah. I don't know, but
what? I don't know.
Anyways, so I said, do I need to get fast pass if I go?
If you're going on the weekend, if you're only there for one day and it's a weekend, you might want to consider it because that's a lot of rides to try and go on in one day.
But the fast lane, it's not great. It doesn't get you that far.
They have a weird system there too. It's not like Cedar Fair parks where you get the wristband and you just go up and you get in the line and they check you. It's this whole system where it's like a placeholder thing where you say like, I want to go on this ride at like 2:00, and then they like schedule you to go on at 2:00, but then you can't go on you can't schedule yourself for any other ones except the one that you've scheduled yourself for. Like, I don't know, I'm probably not explaining it very well, but it's a little tricky. So you'll want to definitely take a look at it and maybe go on some different forums or here, maybe go to a YouTube, page that explains it better. So that's something to consider too.
Yeah. So, okay, thanks. That's what I said. Mm-hmm. So yeah, one of the days that I went to Cedar Point is awesome. That morning, it's announced. I don't know. So the people who, I don't have Planet Coaster. Some of the people who do have Planet Coaster, may know and are probably really excited, like me. I'm really excited for Planet Coaster 2. Do you guys, for the people who've played it, do you guys know that it has been announced? I'm curious to see what people say here. Let's see. It says Mar3 said that they have it, so I'm curious if Mar3 knows that Planet Coaster 2 was announced. It's awesome. Really excited.
You want to tell him?
What?
Are you going to show him something on the...
Yeah, if he doesn't know, I guess. I have to pre-order soon. We'll probably have to do that.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like really excited that they finally announced that. Even I know it was announced, and Coaster didn't even.
Okay.
Interesting. Doesn't even have Planet Coaster. Okay. Interesting. Sadly, I can't play it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Serious Coasters for Life. I don't know if Coasters for. I think Coasters for Life said that they don't have Planet Coaster, but they're thinking about being Planet Coaster. So I'm probably down, but I think the people in the chat right now is Coaster 8, Mar3, and Coasters for Life.
We should probably start wrapping things up because we got to do dinner soon.
Yeah.
I don't have it, but I may get it. All right. Cool. Is there anything else you wanted to share with them?
Is there anything here? Maybe I should show some exclusive real quick. And since there's not that many people on the stream, maybe I can do some like quick something here. Like a real quick like exclusive thing for some of the photos that photos, maybe videos too from Cedar Point.
I don't know how good it is going to show up.
Yeah.
Putting it up to the camera, but we can try.
Yeah. What should go to King's Dominion next? I think Vekoma Hyper. Never seen a Vekoma Hyper. I know they haven't been built yet, but yeah.
I'm going to, Coasters for Life says, yeah, I'm going to BGW this week, and I'm almost at my hotel, so I'll have to get out soon. Okay.
Steel Vengeance right there. Let's see. Is there a little... What? Is there a little thing I can show of a coaster going? Oh, yeah. There's a really cool shot that I got a Gatekeeper right here. Let's see here.
Gatekeeper, the totally not overrated coaster.
Yeah, trying to get it so there's no glare.
Yeah, it looked cool. Look at that at night with the lights on it. It looked really cool.
Gotta go. Bye. Bye, Coaster It. Woo!
Best park entrance. Yes, I agree.
Best night ride, question mark? No, Millennium Force. Maybe Steel Engines. I don't know. Both were like amazing night rides. Oh, I forgot about this one too. This is really cool. Really cool angle of Valraven here. Another underrated ride that's totally not overrated.
Yeah, it was a cool angle. Especially at
Gatekeeper
night.
equals overrated.
Oh, whatever, dude. Steve is the best night ride. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. Again, I'm not sure either that or Millennium Force. I'm not sure.
You want to show one more and then we'll go?
This really cool one of Steel Vengeance. If it's going to go over.
Yeah, it'll go over. I took that video.
Yeah. There we go. All right, so I think with that, we'll start to wrap things up here. So, yeah, in Adventures with Alex video with Hollywood Nights, I think The Voyage is my bucket list. Yes, we saw that video.
Boy, we watched that, yeah.
Yeah, I like that one of Steve. Thanks.
All right.
My mom filmed that.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right.
Thank you for being on stream, everyone.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun being with you guys, talking about all of our trips and stuff. It's been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, hope you liked the stream. And, yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Okay, had a great time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.